considered him the coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy. Folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. And I still recall the final word my brother said to Tommy: "Son, my life is over, and yours just gone." He said, "Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. And I sure hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone. Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. Elijah turned to Becky. There was 3 of them. When Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying, torn dress, and shattered love, more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture. As his tears rolled on his daddy's face, I heard these words again. He said, "Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. And I sure hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man." Well, the Gatlin boys just laughed at him as he walked into the barroom. One of them got up and down halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yeller's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy turned and blocked the door. 20 years of crawling, bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back. He let him have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised your dad not to do the things you've done. I walked away from trouble when I could. Now please don't think I'm weak. I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight